Good morning. It's about 8 o'clock. I just got done with my morning 5 miles on this beautiful Memorial Day, 9:45 pace. Nice and slow today. Um, it was a struggle to get out of the house today. Um, and that's, I think, one thing that I think is important about these videos is that I'm 100% authentic, um, and I don't just act like I'm excited to work out every day because, well, that would be inauthentic. Um, but first and foremost, I want to start by giving a big thank you. It's Memorial Day, um, and um, we are very, very blessed. If you are watching this video, if you have had the opportunity to go out and train today for fun. Yes, it's fun. I know I just said that it was a struggle today, but it's by choice. We have the men and women that have served our countries, that have paid the ultimate sacrifice of giving their lives for our country, for our freedoms, and we have to be very, very grateful for that ultimate sacrifice. They can't be here or couldn't be here in their lifetime or the last half of their life because they gave their life for our country, um, and they didn't get to do what we are very, very blessed to be able to do every single day. And so um, I want to say thank you to anyone that's watching our channel who has served our country, who's had a loved one that they've lost serving our country, and we're very, very grateful for the freedoms that we have, right? I mean, and I know you can go on a tangent and talk about all the problems that we have in our country, but here I am waking up in the morning going for a 5 mile run, again for fun, um, and not every country has this blessing. So um, I would be remiss if I didn't say anything about that. Speaking of which, I touched on this earlier. Fitness, my friends, is a choice. That is the message today. I've been coaching fitness for a while now, and even before opening my own gym, I coached on the side for fun. Um, and when it's all said and done, fitness is a choice. My good friend Bedros said something that I found hilarious. He said, "We didn't just fall out of our mom's vagina jacked, right? Um, yeah, we come out pretty lean, right? Um, but we have to put in the work in order to be the healthiest and fittest version of ourselves." Um, I know that there's been, we'll call them studies, and I put that in quotations because not all studies are great studies. So it's really important that we understand that part of it. But there have been some studies that have claimed that obesity is genetic. Um, and I'm frankly going to call bullshit. Um, that is a choice that we make every single day by what we do with our bodies and what we put inside our bodies. Now, yes, I get it. Like, okay, your grandparents were overweight and obese. Your parents were overweight and obese, and um, my grandparents, um, they had diabetes. My grandmother lost her leg to diabetes. My dad has type 2 diabetes that he's working on improving now that he's working out at our gym with our Fit Body Forever program. Um, and here I am. Um, my friends, it's not genetic. Okay. I hate to be the one to break it to you if you believe that. It is the choices that we're making on a regular basis. Now, we can expound on that as to why you may not be getting the results that you're doing by cutting calories. You may need to stop cutting calories, as crazy as that may seem. That is not always the answer, and I have videos about that. But it's not genetic. It's a choice. Every day we have a choice that we have to make. When I woke up this morning, I did not want to go on my run. Okay, if you would have seen me, I was inside with Liz, and I was whining, and I was like, I don't want to, and I was not excited about it. Okay, there's probably this much of me that wanted to go run. And there was a big part of me, and I talked about this in my last video about the believer versus a non-believer, or the good versus the evil. But there was a big part of me that wanted to just be lazy and sit on the couch. We all have the lazy bone in our body. All right, it's not an actual bone, just so we're clear. But we all have a lazy part of us, and we have to actively make the decision on a regular basis to choose what we put in our bodies, and choose what we do with our bodies. It is an active decision that has to be made. Nobody, I know maybe one person, my running partner Sarah, she's always excited to work out and run. I think there was one time I think I may have seen her in a not so great mood. But aside from that, she's always excited to run and do burpees and work out. But the vast majority of us, we probably don't wake up that way. I definitely don't wake up that way. There's probably more mornings that I wake up and I don't want to do the activity. I don't want to work out. I don't want to run, but I have to actively make the decision to do that because I want to be healthy and I want to be fit, and I want to be around as long as possible for my family. I want to model the best behavior for my family, and that requires me to do the things that I don't want to do on a regular basis, right? And so I thought that it was important to share that with you, because a lot of people look at me and go, man, he must be so motivated. He must be so excited. I'm not motivated all the time. I'm actually probably not motivated most of the time. But I'm disciplined. And I know exactly what I want. And I know exactly what I need to do in order to get it done. So that's my message to you today. Fitness, regardless of where you are in your life, fitness is a choice. Living a healthy lifestyle is a choice. It's not something that you're stuck with when you through genetics. When we give that power away and we go, I can't do anything about it, I can't help it, it's because of my parents or my grandparents or my kids, I'm too busy with my kids, and you start pointing the finger at other things, what you're doing is you're giving the power of your life away to other people and things that are out of your control. The only way that you can take back control of your life is to say, it's because of me. I'm going to choose to be healthy. I'm going to choose to be successful in my professional life. I'm going to choose to have strong relationships with my family and my friends. I'm going to ensure that I always believe in myself, that I have my faith in myself. And those are the 4 F-bombs of the project that I went through: faith, family, fitness, finances. We have to take control of those things. And once we take control of those things, sky's the limit, my friends. All right. So have yourselves a wonderful day. And again, thank you to all the servicemen and women out there that have served our country, families that have family members that have served our country, lost their lives. We owe a deep, deep amount of gratitude for the freedoms that we have. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I love you all. And again, please click and subscribe down at the bottom if you find this helpful. I truly, truly appreciate it. All right, thanks.